Right. I think I finally got it. Had some technical difficulties. What would be a Tuesday Night Live without him, right? All right. I gotta get my computer set up so I can see chat. Bear with me just a second. And of course, that's gonna have no battery life either. Not prepared today. Be with you guys 1 second. I cannot see chat. I'm trying to get my Chromebook up and going so I can see you guys. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Ours has been kind of a crazy busy Tuesday. Why is that not? Oh, of course. If I can get my Chromebook to power on, I can see who's in here. Come on now. Just had it, and I unplugged the cord on accident. Go figure. Well, while I'm messing with this, I'll tell you guys kind of about what we did today, and then I'll go back through it and tell everybody hi when I can see who's in here. Basically, my oldest, my 18-year-old, moved away to college today. So we packed up her stuff, and she's only going to college about 45 minutes from home. So that part's nice. But still had to pack her up and get her moved out there. And got her all moved into the dorm. She was really excited to the point that she didn't sleep much last night. Met her roommate, which they'd already kind of been talking um, for the last few months before they moved in, so that part's really neat. But she's got a really, really sweet roommate, so I'm glad that she got a really nice girl because, I mean, you never know moving into a community type living situation. That could go either way. And I don't know about you guys, but that part would make my nerves go crazy. I just can't imagine moving in with, somebody you just don't know. And they seem to hit it off pretty well. So I'm excited for her. All right. I think I can see chat. Okay. Let me scroll up here and see who's all in here. Hey, Dreamer. Hi, Jill. Hi, Dixie. Hi, Billy. Hey, Nana. Think I got everybody. How is everybody tonight? I'm going to start my first TSA, guys. I'm super psyched. I have been wanting to kit this up and do it since the day it came in the mail. As you guys all know, I kind of got in a funk and I didn't diamond paint for a while at all. Like, I wasn't just not putting up videos or going live. I was still going live, just not as regularly as I want to. But I wasn't even diamond painting other than my lives. Like, I guess, got a little depressed, got in a funk, and I didn't want to do anything, to be honest. But I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. and hopefully get back going because I've missed you guys. Excuse the 4-year-old. He is on one today. I am just going to warn you guys now. I apologize. But anybody that has kids or grandkids, I'm sure you fully understand. Hey, Jay, your son's having a meltdown. Hey, Island Girl, I'm glad you were able to make it. I know the time difference is crazy for you. You got your second TSA, Jill? What did you get? Abel, you need to turn that down or go in the other room. This is my second one. Nana sent me my first one. But I've got two that I'm hopefully going to get ready to order in the next week or two. One is a custom that she designed for me months ago. And with COVID, not many people have been getting tattoos, so I wasn't able to order it, but she still has the file, so hopefully I'll be ordering that one when she gets customs back up and going. And then I gotta have Sugar High. I think that's what it's called. I have to have that one. It's driving me crazy. Like I have to have it. See what I'm. You heading to bed, Island Girl? Or are you just saying good night as it's in? It's 9:15 p.m. there. Oh, you're only an hour behind us. I thought it was a lot worse. Yeah, we have been in the same funk. I think a lot of people have. It's just a lot for anybody to handle with everything that's been going on. And, like with me, my kiddos have been stuck home and driving mama crazy. They're going to continue to drive mama crazy, though, because we're going to do online schooling this year. But like I was telling Melissa earlier, I'd rather lose my sanity than my children. So, oh, that one's pretty, Jill. I think I know which one you're talking about. Oh, I did. I missed all you guys. See, Dixie, I told you I'd be on this week. I promised. I would have been on last week, but my 15-year-old son had came down because he lives an hour and a half away. And I'm gonna readjust my camera and jiggle you guys around. But he had came down to visit and he hadn't been down in quite a while. So I really wanted to spend some time with him. And we played some video games together and whatnot. I'm sorry, guys. My son has one level extremely loud. Right, let's find some cover minders here. Abel, stop. I'm trying to get it quick. Yeah, well, I'm glad you made it in, Island Girl. I know I had talked about a while back doing, a second live during the day sometime throughout the week. And with everything going on and, my funk that I got stuck in, I just hadn't done it yet. But I do plan on it. Once I get back in the swing of things, I really do want to pick a day. And it may not be every week. I don't know yet. But I know a lot of people are just doing pop-up lives. So, maybe sometimes during the day on a weekend, I'll just pop in one morning or, something for people in different time zones. Who? Abel, Nana? Oh, it's okay, Dixie. At least I know I'm loved, right? Actually, I've been dealing with food poisoning since Saturday. I read that. That's horrible. Are you feeling any better? Well, I guess you just answered that. That's horrible. Food poisoning is no fun. No fun at all. Ugh. I'm glad you're doing better. I'm telling you, lately, if it ain't one thing, it's another, right? Abel, Melissa said if you don't quit acting up, I'm going to put you in a box and ship you to Alabama. You want to go to Alabama? No. You want to go to boot camp, Nana? No? You don't want to go stay at Melissa's house? You don't want to. They don't want to. I guess I should probably cut this. I'm telling you guys, I'm not with it today. Between moving my daughter and this little monster keeping me up till 6 o'clock this morning, you know what I'm telling you? And it don't do no good to give him melatonin because you know what happens? Nothing. I mean, he'll go to sleep, but then he'll wake up like a couple hours later and I just bump the camera with my head. But I mean, it works, but it doesn't. And I'm trying to hold off and use that for like when school starts. I mean, even though we're doing homeschool, his little booty's still gonna go to bed on time because from what I understand, they have to do 6 hours, and I just totally ripped that. That's all right. I'll just replace it with one of those Cotart papers or whatever it is. But they have to attend. Now, if I can see what I'm doing, 6 hours, I think it is, a day of online. Totally cannot see this. All right. Scissors it is because I'm done messing with this. I will just have to use one of my sheets. We will just go say right about here. You guys are probably going, Andrea, what are you doing? You're making me cringe. That's all right, though. There we go. All right. Now we'll cut this sheet off. There. At least we have stickiness revealed. That's what matters. Let's see what I missed. I agree, Island Girl. I think 2020 is cursed. I'm ready for it to be over. Over. Done. Can we just like flush this year down the toilet and pretend like it never existed? Hi, Linda. My kids are going into school in September. No homeschooling. Yay. They actually gave us choices here. Now with my 8-year-old with Peyton, she goes to the actual elementary school. So they gave 3 options. One was full-time back in school. The next was what they call hybrid, where they do either 2 or 3 days at school, and then it's 2 days at school and 3 online. And then they have strictly online learning, which will be like through Google Classroom and stuff like that with actual teachers. My kind of viewpoint on the hybrid thing is, well, if I'm going to send them, I might as well send them full time or don't send them at all. So with my health issues and other health issues of people in the family, we just came to the conclusion that it's just better for us to do homeschooling, which honestly, I mean, with my health, I can't work. So I might as well take advantage of being home and keep them safe by being home too. Now with Abel, he does Head Start still, which is basically preschool. And I actually just got an email today that they are only offering 2 options. One is 2 days in school and 3 days online learning, or strictly online learning, which we had already decided we were doing strictly online learning anyway. So that worked out for the best that way too. We'll see if I have any hair left on my head by the time the school year's over. Thank you, Dixie. I am too. I mean, I have my days, but who doesn't? I just knew that I really needed to get back into diamond painting because it does help me. It's a stress reliever. It helps with anxiety just like it does for a lot of us. And I missed all you guys. And it helps. So I'm just trying to keep myself out of that funk and motivated. So, and I did have, other personal problems in my life that I've been dealing with, but those are getting better too. And there's just been so much with my daughter going to college and just, I won't lie. I mean, the kids were here for 3 months with me when all this stuff started with COVID. So when the summer hit and they were able to go to their dad's for 2 weeks at a time, we were on the bike a lot. We went on a lot of motorcycle rides. So I was never home. That was the other side of it. So, okay, Beth, when did you sneak in? Well, hey, Beth, how are you feeling? So before I went live, guys, I forgot I had some old lottery tickets. So I probably had about $12 worth of winners sitting on my shelf that I hadn't cashed in. And on our way home from moving my daughter in, I was like, I'm going to stop and grab me 4 of these bingo scratcher tickets. Yay. Dude, all together, I got like 50 some odd bucks in winnings. I was like, no joke. I was pretty excited. So now I got me a stack here of tickets to scratch after my live. There's 5 more. I gave Jay 5 to do too. But yeah, I'm excited. These are my favorite because they actually take a little while to do. So they're a little more time consuming. You get, in my opinion, you get more for your money because they don't take 5 seconds to scratch off like most of them. I'm sorry, Beth. I hope you get to feeling better. Okay, diamonds. Let me get some diamonds. I cannot wait to start placing diamonds on this canvas. Probably need to put some tape down. We're gonna have hair stuck all around. Hey, Nana, I got a question. I don't know if you can answer this for me, but unlike my double-sided tape, I know this is not double-sided tape. This is mounting film adhesive. But when I do my double-sided tape canvases, I'll take my X-Acto knife and like a straight edge and like cut where the overhang of the glue off is and then kind of peel that off, that excess. Can you do that with this? Will it peel up and off like a piece of tape? Is basically what I'm asking. Because I know poured glue, you cannot do that. But I didn't know if this is able. I'm guessing with the way it looks like it's laid down that you can. Because I hate getting hair around the edges of my canvas. It drives me crazy. And with this having that thick portion that's over the edge, it don't bother me. But I normally either put washi tape over it or I cut it off. Hi, Cranes. How are you? Hey there. Hey, they were going to here. They're going to school 2 days, then 3 the next week. But COVID is hitting hard right now since last week, so they have called it off now online for all first semester. Honestly, I don't see our school staying open very long either. I have a feeling they're going to all go to online. I say within a month of starting, honestly, because we don't start here till September. Abel starts September 8th. Peyton starts September 9th. But that's the other reason I went ahead and chose the online learning is honestly, they're all going to end up doing it anyway. I might as well go ahead and get them in the swing of it so it's not such a big change. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Cranes. Heal it. Don't mind me. I can't talk. So is everybody working on a white circle? 939 is what I'm getting here. I'll tell you what. TSA's 939. They straight look black. Like super dark. I can't wait to try these round drills. Abel helped me kit this up, I think last night. Yeah, Abel helped me kit it up. And I'm telling you what, it was so hard for me not to just start it. But I told myself, no, I'm going to wait till my live. I'm so excited. I love that their rounds are little. And one of them just jumped out on me and watched me not be able to get it off. There we go. I don't always buy scratchers, but every now and then I get the lucky feeling. Yeah, I don't always buy them either, Island Girl. I can't afford to always buy them, but every now and then I will. And today was just one of those days. I'd stopped at the gas station and I was like, huh, I'm just going to buy a few. I only bought 4 at that point. And I was like, apparently it was a good reason that a good thing I did because I've never won that much. On one ticket, I won $33 and they're $3 tickets. So I was like, wow. About one because you told me you weren't. I'm not. I can't do it left-handed. Oh, yeah, I bet that's really difficult, Dixie. You're waiting on your first TSA, Beth? They're my purse. Um, I really want to order that sugar high one. Like it's driving me crazy. I want it so bad. It's so gorgeous. Hi, Dawn Marie. How are you? Let's just take that out with you. That bag. I was just talking about that. I'm working on a New York skyline with the Twin Towers, doing it as a memorial piece. Want to finish it before September 11th. Very confetti heavy. I bet that's going to be beautiful, though. I remember when September 11th happened. I was pregnant with my oldest daughter that I moved to college today. I'm really trying not to lose it. It's so weird. Like, I mean, it's normal for her not to be here. I mean, she was a teenager. But like, normally, I'm trying to find my button to make my light pad lighter here. But normally, in my head, it's almost like she's at work. That's what I keep thinking. Oh, she's at work or she's out hanging out with a friend or something and she'll be home soon. But that's not the case. She's not going to be home. I miss her. It's weird. It's so weird not having her here. I mean, she made me a mom. And I'm so proud of her, though. Like, I can't lie. I am so, so proud of her. I'm using glow in the dark to show the lights on the. Oh my goodness, that is going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see that one finished. That is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I have yet to venture into buying, the sparklers, excuse me, or anything like that. Money's been really tight lately with, like I said, there's not been people getting tattoos like there were because of COVID. And, people that know me know that that's pretty much our source of income because I've been fighting for disability for almost 9 years. Wow. And, if Jay gets on a payroll, then I lose my insurance. I can't go to the doctor. I can't get my meds. I can't get the treatments I need to be able to have a quality of life. So it's been a little rough lately. So I haven't really ventured off into buying the sparklers and stuff like that. But I've window shopped, and they are beautiful. I would love to get some eventually. But as long as I can diamond paint, I'm happy. What are you singing, Abel? What? What are you talking about? Yeah, so before I started this one just now, when I'm not recording or live, I've been working on this nightmare diamond painting. It's it's Johnny Cash is what it is, and it's the picture where he's flipping you off, and it's got Johnny Cash across the top of it, and it's got a picture of him. Well, I ordered it in squares a long time ago from this company that I'm not familiar with, and I'm seeing the error in my ways. I wish to God I would have ordered it in a round. The drills are going to be the death of me. They are a nightmare. They are popping so bad, but I want to finish it because I've had it for such a long time, and I keep telling them, okay, babe, yours is next. I'm going to do yours next. And something comes up. So I'm just going to push through, take breaks when I need to. But man, by the time I'm done with that diamond painting, it's going to be a while before I want to touch another square. And honestly, from any of the China-based companies other than Evermoment, I will not be ordering squares from anymore because I just I don't want to risk it. Popping drills are a nightmare. Like when it comes to companies that I know their squares aren't bad, then I don't mind. Like I like squares. I just don't like popping drills. I mean, who does? Come on now. Are you telling Daddy it's time for bed? Nana, did you ever answer my question or did I miss it? About being able to cut that excess tape off? I may have missed your answer. So I was messaging my daughter before I went live, and I told her, because she was like, it's weird, Mom. She goes, I love it here. She goes, it's just weird. Abel, quiet down. I said, it will be for a little bit, babe. I said, but, it'll be like home before you know it. And I told her, I said, well, if you really miss me, you can come into my live at 8 o'clock. She goes, no way. She goes, I will never watch your lives. She told me when I started my channel, she was like, no, Mom, please, please, please don't start a YouTube channel. I have not gotten anything from China since November 2019. I keep hearing people losing packages and kits taking 3 to 4 months to show up. I'm not risking it. Yeah, I've heard that too. Um, other, I am gonna have to order 2 kits though, because I promised my son. that I would get him a Venom, uh, super character, the evil Spider-Man, whatever, a Venom diamond painting because I haven't done my 15-year-old son one yet. And then my daughter Justice wants this one, Abel wants this one from Ever Moment, and it's like a makeup quote. And like I said, they've both already picked out which ones they want. So I haven't ordered from AliExpress in so long. And honestly, other than those two, I probably won't because I want to build up my TSA stash. I have a ton of DAC, but I want to build up my TSA stash. I'll tell you what, I am loving these little round drills. I love how close they sit together. It's awesome. I'm working on a square I just got from Home Fun. It's not popping so much, but it is really tight to the point. But yeah, I've done a few squares from Home Fun, and honestly, I really enjoyed them because they didn't have a lot of gapping. And you're right, they do fit really tight, but they actually are almost perfect. At least the one because Peyton's unicorn that I did, I might no, I can't show you. I'm live from my phone, so but it's like a really pretty unicorn. It's very, very colorful. Um, it was a square from Home Fun. Abel, you need to go in the living room, please. Well, can you do mommy a favor and talk a little bit quieter? Thank you. But I really enjoyed that painting. Honestly, I've never had an issue. I'm not going to say with any of my Home Fun because I just did that Sons of Anarchy one of Jack's, and I'll be honest, the glue on that one was not very good. I had to seal it because the drills were falling off. But other than that, it wasn't bad. It was around though. But the squares that I've done, was it around? I can't remember. Maybe it was a square. I think it was a square. Either way, I do like Home Fun. That is one company that I really haven't had any issues with. And I do enjoy ordering from them. Unfortunately, the one my son wants, Home Fun doesn't have it. So I'm just going to order it in around, which I kind of planned on doing anyway. Because by the time I'm done with this Johnny Cash one for my husband, I'm probably going to despise squares for a while. Because this thing, like, I'm literally having to, like, stop in each section and go back and see which ones are sticking up. And I've just put a little bit of super glue on the canvas and push it down because they fit so tight together that there's really no other way to do it. Because I plan on sealing it, but they're not even going to stay down on the canvas long enough for the sealant to dry. So I kind of super glue the ones that won't stay down, and then I'm going to seal over the top of it. But I mean, I can't exactly, once I put the Mod Podge on to seal it, it's got to have time to dry. And if the drills pop right back up, which they do, it's not going to do any good. I mean, if anybody's got any suggestions for me, message me because I have never dealt with popping drills, not to this extent. Like this canvas is a hot mess. So definitely let me know if you've dealt with stuff like this and what you did to make it easier. Cause I mean, it's to the point that like it's the black drills that are real bad because I'll put down the other ones and I'm all right. But then when I go fill in the black around the colors, there's like I almost feel like I need to cut some of the drills in half. It's like the charting is just way off because the drills aren't, honestly, they're not horrible. It's just I feel like the spots for the squares are too little on some of them, or I don't know what it is, but it's driving me crazy. Let's see what I missed, y'all. Yeah, I really, like I said, I really enjoyed Home Fun. Uh, I waited a year to get one from Victoria's Moon, and now they said I got it on April 1st and I didn't. Now they won't send me one to make up for that one. I'm so mad. Be careful with Victoria's Moon. I've only got two from Victoria's Moon, and they were both sent to me for review. I've never paid for one from them. And I don't remember it taking too terribly long to get here. But yeah, I've heard they're kind of hit or miss on a lot of things. Actually, the one I got for that I just did an unboxing of, I think I might do that for my drills and chills. That skull or the angel, the gothic angel. I'm thinking about doing that for my drills and chills. Maybe, maybe. I don't know yet. I'm still deciding. And that means I'm going to have four canvases on the go because I have Johnny Cash going. I started this one. I still have Dark Times, I think it is, yeah, from DAC that I haven't finished. And then I'm going to start a Drills and Chills because I love Halloween. So I got to participate in that. I wish I had time and I'd order this Halloween one that I really want. It's got like Freddy Krueger and Jason and all of them in it, but I'm not gonna have time. And if I order that, I'm ordering that one really big because I want the detail to be there. So maybe next year for Halloween, I'll get my dream Halloween painting. This is why I'm avoiding anything shipping out of China. The COVID has made things very unreliable. Yep, it has. I mean, hopefully things get better, but that's a good point, Island Girl. That's why I haven't ordered um my older two kids' paintings yet. Because I mean, I looked at it in the cart, and for both paintings, it's gonna be like $74 because I'm getting them 50 by 70s. So I'm not trying to lose that much money. I don't know about y'all, but that ain't pocket change to me. So I right now I'll only be ordering from TSA right now because I know Rachel's really good with her customer service, and if there's an issue, she will handle it. So when it comes to a lot of those AliExpress people, either there's a very large language barrier and or you can't even get in touch with anybody. So yeah, I definitely, and I may actually with the ones my kids want. I did want to order one more Ever Moment though, so I may order hers from there. But with my sons, honestly, I may just, I mean, obviously I'll have to check and see if it's a copyrighted image because it very well might be. But because it's like a movie image or whatever. But I might see if I can even get a custom made from TSA on that one. But I don't think I'll be able to on that one. And I normally don't buy images that are copyrighted. That one, though, it's what he wants, and it's a Venom picture, and it's not like I mean, no way would I ever buy like an artist that, like, for instance, you see Mandy Manzano paintings on there all the time and this and that. And honestly, though, I don't know if that would be copyrighted because it may be public domain. Because I mean, you see the image that he wants, I've seen on t-shirts, posters, just randomly at Walmart that aren't like actual Marvel brand. So I don't know. I need to Google it so I know what I'm looking at. because I mean, honestly, I would just rather order a custom from TSA with it if I can, because then I don't even have to mess with AliExpress. Excuse me. My throat is not, I feel like I got something in my throat and I don't. It's just scratchy. That's what this was for. What? Did I miss something? That's what this was for. Oh, it was for review, Dixie? Well, I'm glad you didn't pay for it. That would have made it even worse. But that's crazy. I guess they don't want a very good review. Yeah, their customer service isn't the best. So, I mean, that's just crazy though, because usually I think her name is Alvina, if I'm not correct, or if I'm correct, I mean, and she usually is all right to talk to and deal with. I mean, I personally haven't had any issues with her. So that's strange that she's telling you it got delivered if it didn't. I'm sorry you're dealing with that, Dixie. I know it's frustrating when you are expecting a painting to come and it doesn't come. I'm assuming you've tried talking to her since she said that she won't send one back out. If you wipe off the top after sealing with Mod Podge, you may be able to weigh it down with books until it dries. That's what I had to do with the round. Okay. I was wondering how I could put some weight on there. I do wipe mine down. I always water down the Mod Podge a little bit, and then I brush it really good to make sure it's in between all the drills, and then I take a wet rag and wipe off the tops so I can have a lot of the, natural shine instead of making it look dull. So I'll definitely try that. That's a good idea. If I have any books that I've got to have something. But either way, yeah, that's a really good idea. Thank you. It was to to be free paint by number, but I asked for a DP instead, then COVID hit. That's crazy that because see, I did get the paint by number, and like I said, at another time, well, like almost a year ago, I got the first painting, and then right, right, I think it was right as COVID hit or right before COVID hit was when the that other painting got to me. But that's just crazy that she won't. Hmm, I don't know. I mean, did you told her and everything that you didn't get it, right? I'm assuming. I just don't understand why she wouldn't resend it out to you if it either got lost in the mail, held up in customs. I mean, anything could have happened with all this COVID stuff. It's got the mail so messed up. I literally ordered, I was so mad. I ordered a Jeffree Star jumpsuit, and I'm not even kidding you. My box that it came in, you would have thought somebody threw this thing in the bathtub and sat on it. Like the box was falling apart. And these suits are not cheap. And I pulled it out of there. The pants were soaked and wet. Like I had to wash them immediately. Like I was not happy. I wasn't happy at all. And that was United States Postal Service. I was extremely mad. Hi, Melissa B. How are you tonight? Sorry. I have left typing left. My phone is. Your phone is frightening you, huh? I don't know, Dixie. That's crazy. I don't know. Oh, If she told you she might after COVID, that could be why. It could be costing them more to send stuff out right now, or that she's just so backed up that she's trying to fill orders, of paid customers rather than, like the promotions and stuff that she usually does with us creators. It could be a number of things, but you know what I would do? When was the last time you spoke with her? You use Minwax, Jill? I don't even know what that is. Oh, yeah, she told me. She told me she would tell me when she had a shipping label for it, but sent it without telling me. I asked, when am I getting my painting? She said I sent it. What I would do, have you told her that since she said she sent it, that I'm assuming it's been months at least since she told you you sent it? Because I would do is honestly wait till COVID calms down a little bit and then just be like, hey, I'm just checking back in with you. I know you had mentioned that you may possibly send out my painting that I never got for review. And, since things have calmed down, I was wondering if there was any possibility that we could do that. I mean, it's worth a try. Hi, Anne. All right, Jill, what's Minwax? I'm gonna have to let me open up Facebook so I can see your message. I'm actually using my phone to go live on StreamYard because I got sick and tired of messing with um my webcam. I was done. That thing was just really, really making me mad. Oh, I might have to try that. Does it keep the shine pretty good? Is it pretty cost effective? It looks like it's a pretty decent can or whatever, paint can, whatever. Does it do you water it, add a little water to it and water it down like, like I would do with my Mod Podge? Oh, you're good, Anne. We've only been here about an hour. I don't care. I just hope he's good. I just said I don't care. Sarah did not get it. She said you signed for it April 1st. Then I called the shipping company. They said they put it at my door. They told me to go back to her, so I did. I asked her if we could redo it. That's weird that she would say you signed for it. I've never in my life signed for a diamond painting. Like they just drop it off. It's so weird. Where I came on, I got late eating my free cows. Yes, it seems the shine, no watering down, last a very long time, use very little. All right, cool. I will have to check into that. I don't really like to seal my paintings. Like I usually don't. But if they're rounds, or if obviously the glue isn't the best, or I have popping drills, then I'll seal them. Have you used that stuff on like special shaped paintings by chance? Because I've got some special shape paintings that I want to seal because they always have that extra sticky around them and it gets hair on it and stuff. But I I want to find something that's not going to dull the shine of the special drills. So I wonder if that would work. You said maybe after COVID because they're not shipping because of Trump, but everyone's still getting paid. Everyone's getting paintings from them. When was the last time you talked to her, Dixie? Just Mountain Dew. Yeah. Oh, I got some cheese and potatoes. Yeah, just the potato lays and some cheese. Medium. I'm gonna short on, and I'm gonna get the trash around. I use Men Wax Straight with a foam brush. If you get extra glossy, it makes the drills more shiny. Awesome. I'm gonna have to try it because I like the Mod Podge. Because see, this is what I use. I use the. Oh, let's see if I can get my crippled butt up here. This is what I use. And I just put a little bit in a paper bowl or whatever and just kind of water it down a little bit and brush it on with a paintbrush. And then I wipe it down with a wet rag. I don't like special drill stuff, but it won't dull the shine. I usually just use them for little breaks in between my big projects. It just gives me a little break. And then like, for instance, Peyton's little eyeglass case that I did for her. See, like I used a spray on this and it dulled it really bad. But with her using this for her glasses, I didn't want these drills to move around and come off. I used Men Wax Super Glossy on a full rhinestone painting. The sparkle was incredible. Good to know, Elizabeth. I will definitely have to get me some of that. About how much does it run? Just out of curiosity. What's he looking for? What's he looking for? Are you guys taking the car? Well, you kind of have to, I guess. Huh? Oh, that's true. Does anybody else think it's crazy that they won't let you go through drive-through at restaurants on a bike? Some places, the only place we really found that will is Dairy Queen. Other than that, they will not let you pick up your food on a bike through drive-through, even if we have a mask on. Are you going with Dad? I think I paid less than $10 for a quart at Walmart. Awesome. I'm gonna have to grab me some of that because I'm definitely gonna need it with Jay's painting. You gotta get in your car seat. I don't think that thing's buckled in. Give me that. No, put that back in there. Someone need that money. Huh? Oh, okay. Let's go. Sorry, guys. Jay's going to get him some food. Okay, folks, I'm going to call it an able. I need to take my meds and rest. Well, thank you for stopping in, Island Girl. I'm glad you did. It was nice talking to you. Feel free to message me if you need a friend to talk to. I know we've both been going through a lot. I think everybody has, and sometimes it just helps to have somebody to talk to. So feel free to message me anytime. Go get some rest. Sorry, guys. My son he can sit there quiet as can be, but the second mama wants to do something or needs him to be quiet, it just doesn't happen. Love that kid to death, but he drives me crazy. We did have a nice little ride on the bike up to my daughter's college day because we basically followed her. Like I said, my uh, it's basically their uncle drove her and her things in the truck, and we followed him on the bike, and it was a nice little ride for a change because we usually don't leave town on the bike because Jay doesn't like highways, so we normally just ride around in town. So it was kind of nice to go a little bit outside of town and ride the bike. I really enjoyed it. My butt was numb by the time we got back, but it was fun. Oh, you're good, Nana. Dude, I'm telling you, Don Marie, my children love them with all my heart. I really do. But they drive me up the wall. It's gonna be a long school year. That's all right. I'd rather they be home and healthy, not to mention me, because if I get that stuff, I'm probably gonna be in the hospital. So it's just better to keep us all safe. I'm my grandson right now, and there's no personal space. No, kids don't have personal space. Dude, I'm telling you, when I go to the bathroom, if my kid's not trying to get in there, my cats are trying to get in there. I'm just like, you know what? Can I please pee in peace? Can I have some privacy, please? And see, Abel has been sleeping in our bed. Yeah, Jay started that mess. And dude, I can't even get comfortable in my own bed, and it's driving me crazy. But he knows he leaves for his dad's again on the 21st, and they'll be gone for a week this time. And he knows when he comes back that he will be back in his bed because school's starting. He would have already done it now, but they started school late. So I told Jay, I said, yep, you have fun fixing that little problem you caused because I'm not doing it. It's all on you, buddy. And what else was I gonna say? I'm having a brain fart. Not much. So I said as long as I don't have to teach, LOL, I will rip my hair out. How old is he, Don Marie? 5? Mm. I mean, he's not at that elementary. Well, no, that's about kindergarten age. Because I know here they're requiring them to do 6 hours of work a day, period, point blank. I think some of it's like online classroom type work, but we actually have to keep a log proving that they had their certain amount of education a day. So, are you actually going to keep him throughout the whole school year? Or are you just keeping him for a few days? Because if you're keeping him through the school year, looks like we're going to have Miss Dawn Marie teacher. Or I guess it'd be Miss Grandma teacher. Yeah. Well, she's like, no way. Well, my kids are probably going to be wishing to go back to school because they're going to have me in Jay for teachers. They're going to be losing their mind. They're going to be like, you're mean. I want to go back to school. We need to have a preschool starting crafting weekend at Nana's house, Draya. That'd be amazing if I wasn't really, really, really far away from Nana. I wanted to go visit Nana, but COVID kind of jacked everything up in many different ways. Main reason, money, because can't exactly travel if you ain't got money to do it. And with Jay not getting very many tattoos lately, kind of hurting the pocketbook. He's been tattooing me a lot, but we don't exactly make any money off that. My teaching days are over 12 years ago. Mine never began, not by choice. I mean, I guess it is kind of by choice this year, but not really. Because, I mean, that's kind of a messed up choice. Oh, either send my kids to school and let them get sick or be full-time mommy and teacher. So I guess what I want, and it stinks because this last year was the first year that all my kids were in school during the day and I got my days to myself. And I didn't even get that but a few months and then COVID hit. I'm like, you know what? This is ridiculous. But it is what it is. Can't do nothing to change it, so just deal with it. So I found out that my chest x-ray showed that bad cough I had was flattening my right lung. So it's the beginning of COPD. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dixie. On the positive note, though, with good managing it good and medication and stuff, my dad has COPD and you wouldn't even be able to tell. And he smoked cigarettes like his whole life. He quit because his new wife told him straight up because she had already lost her first husband. And she told him, she goes, I'm not going to marry you. If you don't quit smoking, I'm not going to sit here and watch you die. And he quit smoking. You couldn't even tell he had COPD. Like, I forget that he has it sometimes because he's doing amazing. I don't know what medication they put him on or if he's even on any, to be honest, but he had it really bad. Like they were really, really worried about him. So I hope that you have as much luck and I hope, but I know it's still scary when you get a new diagnosis and the unknown, the fear of the unknown. Like I'm not gonna lie, I've had a million and one procedures done and surgeries, and I still get nervous as heck before every one of them. They just scheduled me to have my nerves burned in my neck on September. I want to, it's either, I want to say it's the 14th. I don't know, it's that Monday of that week. Um, whatever date that is. And I'm super nervous, crazy nervous. I don't know what to expect because I've never had that procedure done. But it doesn't matter if I did because like anytime I go in for an epidural or my injections or my nerves go crazy, my anxiety goes crazy. I don't think you can ever get used to anything medical. It stinks. It's like you have to do it so you have a quality of life, but then it's still, it's just, you can do it a million times and it doesn't make it any easier. But I have never smoked, but my mother was a 2 carton-a-week smoker. There's a lot of people that get COPD that don't smoke. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about it. I haven't, haven't really. I do my research on a lot with myself. I've learned to be my own advocate on a lot of things because otherwise, I walk into a doctor's office, they're like, oh, try this pill, try this pill. So, when I get diagnosed with something or something like that, or they want to give me a medication, I always extensively do my research. But when my dad got COPD, I did a little bit of research. I didn't do a lot. And yeah, I mean, it's just like lung cancer. There's people that get lung cancer that have never smoked. I'm sorry to hear that, though. I mean, it's got to be frustrating. It's like, man, I did everything right. How am I going to get this? But I will be praying for you because that's no fun, Dixie. You've been going through a lot, too. Is there a napkin I can put underneath my cup so it doesn't... What, Abel? Thank you. You watched Paw Patrol? Will you put that in the fridge without spilling it?
It's so cold.
It's okay. I get it. Okay.
Mama,
What?
is that yours?
Mhm.
Or Daddy's?
It's my drink. Why do you want to sip?
Yeah.
Or you want to drink of my pop?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Please.
Do you love me? How much?
What?
A lot?
Yeah.
All right, you can have a drink. I love you too. You want to say hi to everybody? Huh?
What's the piano?
You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Or I'll make you guys sick a little bit. Hold on, let me grab this food. All right, you want to say hi?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me grab the camera out. You say hi?
Hi.
No.
I'm a good boy.
What are you doing? I don't want to see your eyeball.
I'm seeing my face.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Who's on your shirt?
What?
Who's on your shirt? Who's that? That's not Batman. Superman. Put your shirt down. Oh, do you get see? Abel got some tattoos. Some stick-on tattoos.
Yeah, because it's...
Everybody's saying, hi, Abel, hi. They're like, he's so cute. That boy's adorable, and he knows that he gets away with everything. That ain't no joke. Are you adorable, Abel? Are you a good boy?
Yeah.
Are you lying?
No.
Put your shirt down. You got Jay in the background making faces. Don't mind my messy room. Put your shirt down. You can say bye so mommy can work on her painting.
Uh,
Huh? Say bye, everybody.
See you later, alligators.
I'll get it back to you
You can say
too.
bye.
Bye.
No, you don't press nothing.
Say be sure to like and subscribe.
You gonna say that?
No.
No. All right. Move your booty.
I want to do
All
stuff.
right. I'm gonna put my camera back up here.
Are you Abel?
I got it straight. All right. See what I missed
Oh, yeah,
here.
ball.
Thank you guys. He can be cute when he's not being a handful. How's hubby doing with his new machine? Good when he wears it. Honestly, it's amazing. It's like sleeping next to a whole different guy. It's great. He doesn't snore. He doesn't move. It's freaking amazing. I absolutely love that machine. He said it bothers his nose though, because like the one he has kind of fits on his mouth instead of his nose, because he's got a deviated septum, so he can't wear the one that blows air into his nose. So the thing like sits underneath his nose and covers his mouth, and he'll wake up in the morning and take it off and then go back to sleep. And I'm like, ugh, because then he starts kicking around.
You got rats right here. See your own.
They said bye, Abel. Beth said bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Ooh, sweetie.
Ooh. My grandson's same age. He loves Spider-Man right now. Who's your favorite person? Is it Buzz Lightyear? No? Paw Patrol? No?
It's right here.
You like Buzz Lightyear?
Hey,
No, but did you ask Peyton if she wants some? I got my own, bud.
hey,
What?
can I have a couple when you go out and she wants some?
He was being good when you
Hey,
asked
Dad!
him if he was being a good boy. Yeah, at the moment. Give it
There.
time. That won't last very long. A friend of mine has one, and she complains it dries out her nose really bad.
You want some of these? Your label?
I don't know if he has had that issue, but he puts distilled water in his too, so I don't think he's really had an issue with it drying out his nose. Have you, babe?
Are you done, Abel?
Have you had an issue with it drying out your nose, the machine? You have?
When the water runs out overnight.
When the water runs out, I guess. That's when he has the issues with that. Hey, dude. What are you doing? Goofball. I haven't forgot about diamond painting, guys. I'm multitasking. I'm eating some food too. But, so I guess I was wrong. I guess he does have a little bit of issue with that. But mainly when the water runs out. His machine can be ran with or without. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he can only breathe through one nostril too. And I'm sure it's worse for the people that have the nose attachment instead of the mouth attachment, because his like blocks off his. Oh, you use that one? I thought no, because my mom's is a rectangle that just goes on her nose. Yeah. Well, his covers his mouth and his nose. So the normal mask that most people use, that's just the little triangle that goes over their nose, I'm sure that one irritates your nose and dries it out more because it's strictly going, the air going through your nose. He don't have that one because, well, it really wouldn't do him much good. But yeah, he's doing so much better. Like he'll sleep through the night with it on. He doesn't snore. He doesn't stop breathing. So, in my opinion, it's night and day. It's helping him so much, in my opinion. You react differently to every procedure, even if it's the same procedure. With my thumbs, my first one seemed easier than this one. I'm having a lot more pain with this one. Yeah, I agree, Beth. I fully agree. Because sometimes I'll go in and get my shots, and I mean, I'm a little sore, but other times I'll go in and get them, and man, you would think that they beat me. Like, you just never know. I posted it. A lot of people are on my page. Yeah, could be Dawn Marie. Hmm. First of all, why is he coming by my house? He didn't say it to me, therefore it don't matter. Sorry, we got some dude down the street that and he's a drunk and he gets on my damn nerves. Um, you react didn't read it. Did I already read that? No, it's there twice. I was like, am I losing it? I'm sorry for the duplicate post. You're good, Beth. That's all right. I read it twice, so what does that say for me? Ma'am, I'll tell you what, guys. What was it, yesterday? No, Monday. Yeah, I guess that was yesterday. So we took Shithead, or I had called last week to make Shithead an appointment because she's just recently, like in the last few weeks, started peeing in a couple different places in the house. And I'm like, what is going on? And we know it's not because she needs to be fixed, because otherwise she would have been doing this from the start and always had this issue. When I talked to Kat and asked her about it, she said, no, she's never done that. And okay, I was like, okay. So my first thought was, maybe she's got a bladder infection or a UTI or, something to that effect. So we called the vet and I explained all this to him and made her an appointment for Monday. Well, I was up with Abel all night. So Jay took her down there and he didn't, like, they literally met him outside. Abel, quiet down, please. But they met him outside. Didn't even examine her, nothing. And Jay started explaining what was going on, and she was like, oh, well, she's ripping her hair out because she's got fleas. And I'm like, okay, first of all, this isn't even while she was brought down here. We brought her down there for a possible bladder infection, which they had told me on the phone would be $48 for the initial visit and then whatever medications cost. Okay. First of all, she doesn't have fleas. We treat our cats. They're indoor cats, so they don't get them very much anyway. If they do, it's a couple, but we treat them with the stuff behind their shoulder, that goes in between their shoulder blades. And she's like, well, she's ripping her hair out because of this and that. And it's like, first of all, she has anxiety. She's had to move twice in the last year, plus her dad died, and she's old. And and not to mention when we first got her, she was way, way worse as far as ripping her hair out. And she had places that were bleeding and stuff. And all those are completely healed. And regardless, it's like they were focused on her hair, more than they were the reason we brought her in. So she was like, she told Jay, she said, well, we'll just save you some money and do a urine analysis or blood work when you get her fixed. We'll make you an appointment for like Wednesday. Okay, well, I don't have $150 right now to get my cat fixed. So we were trying to fix the problem at hand first and find out what's going on with her bladder. And she goes, well, Jay had asked, since she kept talking about the fleas, Jay had asked, he goes, well, just out of curiosity, what does it cost here to get a flea dip done on a cat? He had no intention on doing it right then because, well, we have 2 other cats at home and it'd be stupid to do one cat and not the other 2. And she goes, well, let me go find out and I'll weigh her while I'm in there too. So she takes Shithead inside the vet weighs her, brings her back out, tells Jay, oh, that'll be $24. He's like, for what? She goes, oh, I treated her for fleas. Put the medicine behind her shoulders. He never consented to this. And Jay wasn't trying to argue with her because, I mean, if Jay starts arguing with a woman, they're probably going to call the police on him, and they're never going to believe anything he says. Well, he came home and told me this stuff. Keep in mind, I'd had an hour of sleep at this point, so I was not happy. And I called down there and I talked to this lady and I was like, I said, explain to me how we can go from, you're silly, Abel. How can we go from an appointment to have a cat looked at for a bladder issue to treating them for something we gave no consent for? And like, I argued back and forth with this lady. She was like, well, I was just trying to do what's in the best interest of the kitty. And I was like, that's not your call to make. I said, if a doctor thinks it's in your kid's best interest to have an immunization that you don't want them to have, do they get to make that call? I said, no, they don't. And she was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. And I said, well, I want my money back for this test or for the medication we didn't approve. And she was like, well, I got to see about that. I said, there's nothing to see about. I said, you treated my animal without consent. I said, you don't know her allergies. You don't know her history. We did not sign for this nor approve it. I said, so you can eat the cost of the meds and I want my money back. And well, needless to say, I went down and got my money. It's funny. She had an attitude on the phone, but the second I got there, her tune changed and she was kissing my butt. Because I told her, I said, you can either refund my money and I'll drop this, or I will go get an attorney and press charges against you for treating my animal without consent. And when we got down there to get the money, she was like, do you want to bring her down and we'll wash the medication off of her? And I was like, absolutely not. I will never bring my animal back down here again. And she was like, well, you know, the reason we were going to do blood work at the time of getting her fixed is because with a cat her age, she could have kidney issues. Yes, she can. That's a very good point. But why am I going to pay $150 to get a cat fixed if she has kidney issues? If her kidneys are failing, if it's that, as much as I love her and it's going to break my heart, she would have to be put down. So why would I waste the money getting her fixed before I know her prognosis on the other stuff? Like, this vet was a joke. She made me so mad, guys. I was so heated. I was like, man, if I get down there and she gets lippy with me, I just had to keep telling myself I don't look good in orange. I don't look good in orange. Because I was mad.
Black and white.
Whatever color it is, I don't look good in it. I do look good in black and white, but that's not shut up. Okay, let's see.
Why? Oh, are you guys okay?
Yeah, they gave her flea medicine in between her back, and we treat our cats for that already. So I don't know. She wanted to argue about everything. So needless to say, we stressed shithead out because she doesn't like being in the car. Abel, quiet down, buddy. She doesn't like being in the car anyway. And so we took her all down there and found out absolutely nothing because they did not examine her. They did not do any urine analysis. They did not do any blood work. So we still know nothing. I mean, we're not out any money because I got my money back. But now I've got to wait about a week, at least next week, before I make her an appointment somewhere else to find out if she's got a bladder infection, because right now her anxiety is still so high. Like, she's still hiding. She still is barely coming out because of us taking her to the vet and putting her through all that for nothing. Like, they did nothing. Oh, dude, I got online and left a really, really bad review. It was probably like a 4-paragraph statement on everything. I guess she's overlaying with Jay right now, but yeah. Let's see. I made an appointment to get both my dogs their 3-year rabies shots. They brought the shots out to their car. I refused to pay for an office visit. My dogs never even got out of the car. Yeah, I guess that's how they're doing it now. Like, I don't know. What I'm saying is she got a double dosed. Exactly. And I told him that too. I was like, how are you going to treat my cat for something she's already been treated for? I said, you just double dosed my cat on something we've already given him. And she's like, well, I didn't know. And I'm like, you didn't freaking ask either, did you? Oh, I wasn't happy. I went off. Because she was like, well, I'm trying to do what's best for the kitty. I said, that ain't your call. I said, you don't get to make a decision. I said, I don't know how you view your animals. I said, but our cats are like our children. I said, and I told her, I said, I hope you never have to go through a situation where somebody makes a choice for your child and does what they want. But I was mad. I don't even remember everything I said because I was so mad. Oh, I was ticked off, Dixie. I was very ticked off. I mean, am I wrong? You're not allowed to treat any living thing, animal or human, without consent to treat. Well, my cat may be an adult in animal years, but she can't consent for her own freaking treatment. So I know she didn't tell your ass while she was inside that you could do it. That lady made me mad, and she had a smart ass mouth on the phone. And I don't know if my tattoos or what intimidated her when I got there, but her attitude changed real quick. When was this that she got the medicine today? It was Monday. And she seems all right. It'd been almost I mean, it'd been a little bit since I had given it to her, so I think she's all right. But she is little because they weighed her. She's only 7 pounds. Like, she's a little cat. Abel, stop screaming, please. Oh, I know. Like, I got so ticked off because they were focused on fleas, fleas, fleas. And I'm like, dude, she's a white cat. If she had fleas, we'd see them. There was no fleas on her. Like, come on now. I was mad. And then when she asked me, oh, if you want to bring her back down here, we'll wash it off. No way, dude. You ain't touching my animal no more. You couldn't pay me to take my animal back down to that vet. To the point that when we were going to go and get her fixed, we were going to use the Humane Society in town. Well, now we can't because it's only like $72 through them for females. But they use that vet to complete the surgery. So now I'm going to have to pay the full price through a different vet to get her fixed because I'll be damned if she's going down there. That ain't happening. So instead of paying $72 to the Humane Society, we're probably going to have to pay close to either $150, $160 through this other vet in town that I've heard is really, really good. Our neighbors use them for their animals, and she said they're amazing. I need to call them. I'm probably going to call them tomorrow and get her appointment set up for next week. But yeah, I mean, why am I going to pay to get her fixed? Because she is an old cat. And I knew that if it's not something simple like a bladder infection, a UTI, it can be kidney issues. I mean, it is common when cats get older to have those issues. And she is an older cat. So of course, I'm going to look at that and make sure we're not having some major health problems before I go drop $150 to get my cat fixed. Like, I think she was just one of those people that push for spay or neuter. And yeah, because she tried to, oh, and she tried to tell me my husband was lying to me too. Because she said, well, your husband told me that her ripping her hair out is a new thing and that she just started doing it. And I told her, I said, I can guarantee you that he did not say that. I said, because she's been doing this since before we even got her, since before my friend even died, and we took her. I said, so I know for a fact you're full of shit and you're lying to me. And she goes, I guarantee you I'm not, ma'am. That's exactly what he said. And I said, yeah, and you're exactly full of shit because my husband ain't gonna fucking lie to me. Oh, I was mad. Can't even take the cat to a damn vet, find out what's wrong with her. My daughter was afraid I was going to jail for refusing to pay for the office visit. She was freaking out. There wasn't any hassle when I told them I wasn't paying. Honestly, I thought I was going to go to jail that day too. I made my husband drive me down there because I think, I don't know what it is, just subconscious of him being right there. Because I'm telling you what, that woman would have got lippy with me when I got there. I was already so heated. And the fact that I had only had an hour of sleep at that point and got woke up to that crap, I probably wouldn't even have argued back with her. At that point, I was so mad, I probably just would have started swinging. And I ain't trying to go to jail over some stupid veterinarian that don't know what the hell she's doing. But I was mad and I was tired. So you got all that together. I thought I was going to take me a trip to jail too for hitting Miss Know It All, or Karen, as they say. Yeah, I was not happy. So I guess we'll try to get her an appointment for next week and try this again. Yeah, I think it is kind of ridiculous that they charge you an office visit when they don't even go in the office. I mean, technically, you're using your vehicle as the office, so they should have to pay you to rent the space, right? And you just pay for the medications and tests that need to be done. I mean, that makes sense to me. They're basically using your vehicle as an office, so they're renting it. Don't listen to me, I'm a smartass. I think it sounds good in theory. I just don't understand why people can go into the doctor's offices right now. I understood when everything was real bad. I mean, in my opinion, it's still real bad, but stuff's open right now. But what's the difference? Like, you could put a mask on and go into a doctor's office. Why can't you put a mask on and take your animal into the vet office where they're put up on a table so they can actually examine your animal? Because a dog, I could kind of see being able to somewhat do it in the car, but how the hell are you going to examine a cat in a car without them either jumping out the window or something? Yeah. Honestly, I like telehealth. I'm not gonna lie. I really do. I like it because I'm lazy and I don't like to go to the doctor's office. There are some things I have to for, like procedures and stuff, but if it's just a simple, oh, here's my symptoms, I don't feel good, blah, blah, blah. I actually love telehealth for that reason because I really hate going to the doctor's office. So I think it's convenient and I love it. But unfortunately, with my pain management, I'm only able to use one telehealth appointment in between like going to my actual appointment. So like technically I haven't been to my pain management doctor in 6 months because I only have to see her every 3 months. And my last appointment she let me do through telehealth. So I actually have to go in this week. Sounds perfect to me. Wish I had thought of it. They could have got the shots for free. Yeah. Just put your rent by the hour sign up and your rates. No, that could probably be taken really, really wrong. Is Nana still in here? What are you doing, Abel?
Uh,
Yeah, it said scratched you. Hey, babe, get your cat. Oh, she's playing with that thing. Well, the way she was digging, it looked like she was getting ready to pee on the carpet over there, but she's playing with a toy. I was about to knock me a kitty out.
She eats them.
Yeah, she's playing with the toy. But the way it looked when she had her back to me, it looked like she was digging, like she was digging in a litter box. But she's not. She's playing with the toy. That's what I was just getting ready to ask you, Nana, if you're going to go live tonight. Okay, Cranes, thank you for stopping in. I'm glad you made it in. You have a good night and enjoy your dinner. When they burn the nerves in your neck, are they doing both sides at the same time? They make me do one side and I go back a week later for the other side. I've been doing phone appointments since March. I'm assuming they're doing both at once. Um, like I just had a lumbar epidural and they did both sides of my lower back for that. But I'm assuming they're gonna do both sides of my neck because he didn't say any different. So I'm assuming because he said if that helps, then we're gonna move on to the middle part of my back and possibly start doing it there too. But I haven't been told, but from what he told me, it was just going to be a one appointment. So I'm assuming. Do they put you to sleep for yours? And does it hurt afterwards, like really bad? I guess it's going to for me anyway, because I have fibromyalgia, but any procedure hurts me. You sprayed it with catnip? Oh my God.
Look at her.
Is your internet not working again, Nana? Or are you just having issues with StreamYard or both? No, they numb you up before they do the burning. They're putting me to sleep. They told me I'll be put to sleep for mine. I don't know if they've got to go deeper or something, but they've told me from the start that I will be put to sleep for mine. And to make sure I have a driver. I'm updating everything now. I hope it works. I miss you. I'm sure everybody else feels the same. I hope it works for you. Are you guys having bad weather out there right now? Or is it just technical difficulties at the moment? Dude, I'm absolutely loving the way these round drills fit together. I love TSA. Yeah, I am loving this canvas. My daughter is testing for that procedure. Yeah, I just had my second half of the test done. They're testing on both sides tomorrow. They do hers awake, and she has felt every bit. Yeah, the test I was awake for, and it's horrible. It sucks so bad. Like, it's bad. It hurts. But he told me when I had the second part of the test done last time, he said when he was doing it, he goes, just take deep breaths. He goes, next time you'll have the good medicine. You won't feel any of this. You won't know what's going on. So I was awake for the test portion, but for the actual procedure, he's told me I won't be. Like, I won't be put under to the point that they put you under for like a surgery where they breathe for you, but I won't know the difference. I'll be out regardless. As slow as it's updating, I doubt I'll be able to go live. I'm sorry, Nana. What's updating? She has to do it twice before insurance will do the burning. Yeah, I think that's everybody because I had to do it twice too. Um, the first I should have had this done a long time ago, but they did my first one before COVID, and then they had scheduled my next one 2 weeks after that. And since COVID happened, they canceled it, and I just did it a couple weeks ago. And basically, the reason they do that, I don't think it's even insurance purposes. They do it, basically, they do the first part or the test, and then the next day you call and tell them if you had at least 80% improvement for an hour because it's just lidocaine that they put in there. And you're supposed to see if you have at least an 80% improvement for that little short period of time. And if you do on both times that they do the test, then you're a candidate for the procedure. If you don't have 80% improvement when they do the little test procedure, then you're not a candidate for the procedure and they won't do it.
You bet. Go.
I've always had everything done in the office and been awake. I have to have the burning done every 4 to 6 weeks. Wow. I wonder if we're having the same procedure done because what he told me when they burn your nerves, like you don't have to get it done again until the nerves grow back, which he said is usually for some people 6 months, some a year. Because once they burn them, that'd be really like I get my injections done that often. That's crazy. I've never, because my aunt gets them, her nerves burned too, and so does my uncle, and they do theirs about every 6 months. I mean, yeah, it like you said, some people last longer, some people last, shorter or longer. Just depends on your body, but man, you got some fast growing nerves, girl, if they're growing back in 4 to 6 weeks. Good. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, Nana. I hope it works. Twice. Twice for me too. They've burned the nerves twice in 3 different places. They said next is surgery. See, I've already had surgery in my neck. They're just trying to help with the pain because the pain will never go away. There's no band-aid for that other than doing stuff like this. Now, the middle part of my back and my lower back, they're going to try all this stuff and then there's always the possibility down the line I'll end up with surgery there, which I'm already expecting. I grow pretty quick because I heal fast. I wish I healed fast. I heal slow. That is crazy though, that they do that quick. I've never heard of that. That's crazy. I hope mine don't, because I don't want to go through this every 4 to 6 weeks. I'm good with every 6 months. I already get injections. But yeah, I mean, I already get my injections every 3 months. And then whenever they throw in an epidural injection in there, and now they'll be doing this hopefully no more than every 6 months. Hoping it lasts a year at least. I'm tired of procedures. I'm tired of being poked on. It's gotten to the point that when I come out of a procedure, I'm just, honestly, I'm pissed off because I'm sick and freaking tired of being poked on. Oh, months. 4 to 6 months. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes sense. You were kind of blowing my mind there for a minute. I thought you were like some superhuman. You know what I just thought of? I didn't even show you guys what I was working on, did I? I guess you probably watched the unboxing, but this is what I'm working on. Obviously, that's not in color, but isn't she pretty? She's gonna be so beautiful. Where's your sidekick? Babe, where's your sidekick? LOL, sorry about that. Surgery won't get rid of the pain, so why bother? They want to replace my right knee again and my left. No, surgery doesn't ever get rid of the pain. I feel ya. The only reason I did my neck surgery is I would have been paralyzed if I didn't. I was losing feeling in my hand, use of my hand. And that's normally like why they do spine surgeries, is because you can lose use of your arms, your legs, lost control of your bladder. So, but yeah, the pain, it does nothing for the pain unless it's like a compressed nerve pain that I had a compressed nerve to the point it was making me paralyzed. But as far as like just the pain in that area, not like the shooting pain in your nerves and your legs or arms, it won't go away. Honestly, it gets worse in my opinion, because the actual pain in my actual neck, it hurts way worse now than it did prior to surgery. Now, the pain that I had in my arm from the nerve being compressed, that was way worse before surgery. It did take care of that, but that's because that nerve was being compressed and now it's not. Oh, sorry. What color is her hair going to be? It's like a fluorescent. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can get this picture up in there. Maybe. Can you see that? No. Hold on. Let me cut this Here, I'm gonna pull my phone out of the holder and make y'all sick for a minute. It's like a fluorescent blue. Can you even see that? Yeah, there you go. It's like a light neon blue. Oh, I guess I could have done that. My bodyscape turned out great. Next one, I won't be working on until winter. They told me I won't be able to drive after surgery on my neck because I won't be able to turn my neck far enough. No, you won't. I wasn't able to drive for a long time. And it's still difficult. Like if I got to back out of a parking spot or something, I usually have my husband look behind me. But you lose range of motion. You get some of it back when you're healed, but I'm half of my neck is fused. So I've lost quite a bit. But while you're healing, no, you can't even turn your neck. You're not supposed to. Yeah, and I do have some nerve damage, Beth, from that nerve being compressed for so long because they wanted to play games with me. And the first surgeon refused to do my surgery because I smoked. And I finally went and got a second opinion, and thank God I did, because that surgeon said if we would have waited even a few weeks longer, I could have been paralyzed. So, but since the nerve was, it's basically the way they explained it to me is if you park a truck on top of a garden hose and move it immediately, the garden hose is going to, open back up. Well, if you leave it parked on top of that garden hose for a year, there's going to be a permanent indention in there that never goes away. And that's kind of like how it works with the nerves. So since it was compressed for so long, sometimes I do get that shooting pain in my arms because there's nerve damage there. And no, nerve damage doesn't go away. Okay, show the drills. Well, you know what? I can't because the canvas is rolled up. And I don't know what color the hair is. Nana. If I were to guess, oh, that was loud. There's no way that's enough. Yeah, my canvas is rolled up. I mean, here, there's a bunch of them. There's this blue. Maybe if I get it open. There's that blue. But I know that's not enough for all of her hair. So I'm guessing there's going to be a mixture. There's quite a bit of this color, but that's kind of dark. There's quite a bit of that one. If I can get it in the camera, that'd probably help. That looks like more of her body. I don't know. Now you got me curious. All right. Let me move my canvas and I'll unroll it. I don't think it's white. Oh, dude, it's like Confetti City here. So let's see. We've got the D symbol. This triangle symbol. Let's see, here are the main ones. So, E, this one, and this one. Okay, it looks like, ooh, about messed up. There's some of that. It's 809, 519, and 3761. So it's like two lighter blues and a kind of a little bit darker blue. Those are the ones that are mainly in her hair. There's some other ones, but those are the main colors. Definitely not white though. I guess they're degenerating. They want to put metal in to keep vertebrae separated. They seem they told me share by 50. Told them I'm 62. Yeah, I have degenerative disc disease also, and I have spinal stenosis, so my spine like bends the opposite way it should, because everybody's got that natural bend in their spine. Yep, mine goes backwards. So, but I'll tell you this right now, unless you absolutely have to have surgery, don't freaking do it, because it starts a domino effect. Like, I had 2 levels fused in my neck the first time, and I was in an accident, and the level below it blew out. Because every time you have a spinal surgery, whichever levels you have worked on, it weakens the level above and below where your surgery was performed. So it starts a domino effect, and you're pretty much guaranteed to have surgery after surgery after surgery. So, and I mean, I've already, because I had my first surgery in 2013, and I had my second one in 2018 or 19. I can't remember now. It was 19. I don't know. Either way, it was like a few years later, and I had to have another one already. And I've been told the same thing, that I'll eventually end up in a wheelchair. And I don't doubt it, because and they're trying to figure out why, but my legs lately, they shake really, really bad if I stand up for too long, and I don't even have to stand up very long. They just start shaking for no reason, or they give out. And that started almost a year ago. I had a real bad case of pitting edema in my legs. And ever since then, my legs shake like I'm having a seizure for no reasons. No reason at all. They just shake or give out. It's so freaking frustrating. So now they're thinking I have something wrong with my lumbar spine. And I've already got issues in my cervical spine, my thoracic spine, and now they're thinking there's something going on with my lumbar spine too. So I pretty much just accepted my spine sucks, and it's gonna fail me one of these days. I don't know, Nana. I'm on my phone, so I don't. I haven't gotten an alert. Usually I get an alert. Well, no, I guess I wouldn't get the alert yet. It'd be like 30 minutes before. Mm. Okay, Beth sees it. Right on. I have frozen my spine and forced one disc. Won't heal to this day. They won't do surgery on my back. Why have they told you they won't do it, Dixie? I mean, because if they won't do it, there's probably a reason. It's not. It's not fun. I promise you. If I could go back and I would have had the option, like if it wouldn't have been either you have surgery or you're going to be paralyzed, I wouldn't have done it. I would have dealt with the pain and never done it because now, I mean, I'm guaranteed to have more surgeries. There's nothing I can do about it. That's crazy. You still have metal detectors, Elizabeth? I have a lot of metal in my neck, but they told me that it won't do that. So I don't know if it's a different type of metal from when you got yours done to when I've had mine done. Huh? Yeah, but don't they use the same type of metal in everybody's body? Oh. Well, I'm sure her surgeries were done a long time ago before. She's talking about her knees. Yeah. Welcome back, Cranes. I was 18 when they started replacing joints. Now they're saying those joints are wearing out. Left shoulder will be first. Yeah. That's what stinks about getting stuff done young, because there's always the chance that either worst case scenario, stuff gets recalled nowadays, or, like you said, they wear out and got to be replaced. Yeah, they are sticklers on that because, and I think the reason, don't quote me, depending on the type of spinal surgery they're doing, it will do more harm than good. Not only that, but it's an anesthesia risk when it comes to weight issues, but still though, I mean, like I said, I used to be 280, and shit, that puts more pain on you than anything, or on your back. It puts more pull on your back and causes more pain. I know it's frustrating, Dixie. And the sad thing is, like we were talking about, even if they do the surgery, the pain won't go away. They do surgeries to basically, if you get tingling in your hands or arms or legs or feet, or you have numbness or loss of bladder control or loss of bowel movement, that's the things that they do spinal surgery for. It won't get rid of your pain. If anything, it'll make it worse, unfortunately. But the surgeries are to fix issues with your limbs that come from, because the nerves, basically what they've showed me, the nerves that shoot off from your spine into your different limbs of your body, like your legs, your arms, um, if they're compressed by a disc that's either bulging or ruptured or deteriorating, that's when it can cause all those issues with numbness, tingling, loss of feeling, bladder issues, stuff like that. That's what they do those surgeries for. If you're not having any of those issues and it's strictly pain, even for somebody of normal weight, they won't do it because it won't help. Like, I mean, it just won't. Because, like I said, my pain in my neck got worse after surgery. And if it wasn't for the fact that I was losing feeling in my arms and hands, they wouldn't have done the surgery. And I had to go through almost a year of jumping through hoops with epidurals and physical therapy and test after test, procedure after procedure, because they have to try everything before they resort to surgery. Every metal there is filled with it. Even the snaps on blue jeans break me out. Oh, that's got to be horrible. I think the stuff they put in my neck, Jay said, is titanium, but I'm sure there's nickel in that too. I have all those. I'm not sure I know what that is, or I'm reading it wrong. Oh, you mean those? Like you have all those symptoms? Hmm. Then yeah, it's just if you have all those symptoms, I bet they're not doing it like you said because of your weight because it's a risk. It's a liability with anesthesia. That's why, like, for instance, my mom, when she had her gastric bypass surgery done, they wouldn't do it until she got down to a certain weight, even though it was a weight loss surgery, because it's still a risk to put her under with anesthesia being overweight. And honestly, they shouldn't even have done it when they did it because she had issues. We think she went without oxygen for too long, but we're never going to know for sure because they're not going to tell us. But when she came out of surgery, she was acting younger than my 4-year-old son. She was baby talking. She was coloring pictures for me and my brother. She had to be in a rehab center. And she told me I was pregnant with Peyton at the time. And she was telling the nurses, I think my daughter's pregnant. I think my son's in the military. And like, just, it was all baby talk, though. You would think she was a little toddler the way she was talking. And she's still not right from it. Like, she don't talk like that anymore, but she's still not mentally all there. And it's because I know something happened with that anesthesia. And I begged her not to have the surgery, but she didn't listen. So, I mean, it was pointless anyway. I mean, she had this gastric bypass surgery to lose weight. And they told her, don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat this. Well, she gets up in the middle of the night and binge eats cupcakes and sweets and junk. And I think it's been 7 years since she had that surgery. You can't even tell she had it now. She's completely stretched her stomach back out, and the surgery was pointless. And now she's not even mentally where she was because she had to have the surgery done and they messed up somewhere. I'm not going to say they messed up, but something went wrong. I quit smoking. I gained 60 pounds since I lost that weight. My joints aren't bothering me as bad. I've heard a lot of people gaining weight when they quit smoking because people turn to food instead of the cigarettes. But yeah, I mean, I can imagine you lose weight, your joints don't hurt as bad because I mean there's not as much weight bearing on them. So yeah, I bet that does help a lot. They said the new joint replacements are ceramic. Huh, interesting. You also have to show willingness to lose weight because that surgery can be useless if they don't follow through afterwards. Yeah, exactly, Beth. I begged her not to have the surgery. We got into it pretty bad beforehand because her expectations were not even realistic. She grew up, okay, she was like, when she was younger, she was like, I was 115 pounds. I was a cheerleader. And I'm like, Mom, you're not 18 anymore, okay? Like, that's not even a realistic body weight for your age. And like, she just, I don't know, she had these unreal expectations. And I was like, I was almost 300 pounds. Granted, my health issues did help me lose weight a little, but as much as she's out in the yard cleaning and all the stuff that she does, she could very easily put some of that energy into exercising. She just chooses not to. And she chooses to wait till because we used to fight when she lived here. I'd buy snacks for the kids, cookies, cupcakes, whatever. I'd go to bed and wake up the next morning and they're all gone. Like the entire freaking thing of cookies from the bakery. And I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, Mom. She's like, well, I didn't do it. I said, how? And I think that night my oldest was gone at a friend's and the younger two were in bed. So I was asleep. The kids were asleep. They didn't just grow legs and walk away. Come on now. And I'd tell her, hey, you can have some, but can the rest of us have some? Can you share them? So like she gets up in the middle of the night and she binge eats. And I know she's still doing it because I talk to my aunt all the time and she'll do the same thing. She'll go to bed, wake up, and snacks that she's bought at the store are gone when she wakes up in the morning. So the surgery was completely pointless. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, same here. They told me to do gastric bypass. Did not work. Yeah. The only thing it did for my mom is if she eats too much, she pukes now. Same for my aunt. But I think my aunt had the lap band. Can't even tell she had it. See, my mom was trying to push me to get it back when I was overweight. And I went to the classes with her and I listened and I was like, I'm not doing this. Like, I got up and walked out because I wasn't doing it. I told the shoulder surgeon that when my shoulder won't stay in socket anymore, we would talk. So far, I've been able to pop it back in place myself. Ouch. I don't blame you for not wanting surgery though. Surgeries, I'm tired of having them. And I know there's more coming. It's like you want to push it out as far as you can. You know it's coming anyway, but you want to wait. I get it. Weight is the hardest on joints. I started chewing gum when I quit sugar free, so no weight gain. Yeah. I'm not a big eater. See, when my pain levels get up or my stress level gets up, I don't eat. See, a lot of people are the opposite. They get stressed out. They do eat. A lot of people do that. I'm the opposite. If I'm stressed out, I'm not eating. And even when I do eat, it's very little amounts because I go so long without eating because of my pain that my stomach has shrunk. So I can't eat very much anyway at one setting. Choose the worst possible time to quit, right before Thanksgiving. Oh well. I mean, weight's not healthy either, but it's a lot more healthy than cigarettes. You may not even realize she's doing it. She could be sleep botting. Oh no, she's awake, Don Marie, I promise you. She's awake when she placed the $200 Walmart orders for nothing but junk. Trust me, she's awake, I promise you. She waits till everybody goes to sleep so nobody says anything to her.
Oh, he's been in here the whole time.
Everything tasted so much better. I was expecting. It does taste. Food does taste a lot better when you quit smoking. It does, because all your taste buds come back. Has he been in here the whole time? This has been good. Where's Peyton?
You want to go over there with Dad? Bubba.
Wait, used to call it the screaming meanies. I use I use the money I use to pay for cigarettes on diamond paintings. Heck yeah, that's a win-win. He's always trying to be sweet and bring me home stuff that he knows I like. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. It's okay every now and then, but you gotta be careful. Well, I had a friend, I don't really hang out with her anymore, but oh my gosh, she drove everybody crazy because, like, she was always in the hospital. I forgot what they call it. I'm gonna mess this up, but it's like TK, DK, something like that, because she never watched her levels and she'd just eat DK. Yeah. She would just eat whatever the heck she wanted, whenever the heck she wanted, drink alcohol, whatever, and not watch her levels or dose when she needed to. Yep. And she was always in the hospital. And it got to the point that people were just like, they cared about her, but it was like, you're doing this to yourself. Like you are, if you're going to eat these things, you need to dose for it. And she didn't. And yeah, I mean, and it gets to and it's not that people don't care, but it gets to the point where it's like you're sending the people that love you on a roller coaster ride because they worry about you. So yeah, I mean, indulge, but be careful. Stay right around 180. All the doctors are happy. Hmm? If it's working for you, that's what matters. I really don't blame you for pushing that surgery off, though, because it sounds like you've already had enough. I fluctuate between, I'm glad with all my back issues and my spine issues that I have now that I'm not as heavy as I was growing up, because I would be in a lot worse shape than I am now. I'm kind of glad that my health and my pain keep my weight level under control, because I would have, I'd be in a lot worse pain. I know I would be. I fluctuate. I pretty much stay between 150 to I think at one point when me and Jay were together, I was up to about almost 180. But I'm normally between 150, 160, which if I get right around 150, I start getting screamed at to eat. And my doctor tells me that I'm losing too much weight, but I can't help it. It's like people that gain weight sometimes can't help it. Well, I can't help it when I lose weight. And I used to be on the other side of that. So I understand both sides of the frustration. Carbs are way too yummy. It's not fair. I agree, Beth. I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I have a little bit of leeway, but still need to be more careful because when I do eat sweets, I get really sleepy. Yeah, she was type 1, the friend I was talking about. I do take shot once a week and I have to take my sugar levels 3 times a week. Yeah, she had to take her stuff multiple times a day, and if she had to dose for almost everything she ate. So, but she didn't and doesn't probably still to this day. I don't, like I said, I don't really talk to her anymore, but flip over to Messenger. Dog. I'm surprised my daughter's still awake. Her butt barely slept last night because she was so nervous about moving. And then she's been unpacking her dorm room and hanging out with her roommate all day, and they both were up all night because her roommate drove in from South Carolina. So, I'm sure they're both gonna crash soon, I would think. When I got down to 170, I had that from everyone telling me to eat. People still say I'm too skinny and I'm 6. Yeah, see, you're tall, so 170 is pretty little for you with being 6 foot. See, I'm 5'4", so I don't know. I hear it though when I go into my doctor and she goes like, "You've lost weight." Then she wants to do all this blood work, and I'm just like, "Ugh, come on." Oh, did I get an alert? Yep, I got an alert too. Fingers crossed it works. Are you going through StreamYard or are you going through YouTube? That's 75, 80. I need to keto for a bit to break it. I am type 2 as well, but I have a constant monitor and insulin patch. It's a steady stream of insulin I dose for meals. Sounds like you got yours figured out and you're taking care of business. Well, hopefully it don't kick you off, Nana. Telling you, I went back and watched a lot of people's replays, and I've seen a lot of people getting kicked off lives going through YouTube lately. That's what I was dealing with too. I got fed up. It was getting on my nerves. Hopefully it works better for you. That and I like to use my phone for StreamYard because it's a clearer camera. My webcam just, I don't know what its problem is. It was driving me nuts, but yours always looks good. I got down to 187 after my surgery. I only saw it for a day. Then been sitting at 245 since. Hey, you know what? My husband gripes about his weight, but you know what? long as you're happy, that's all that matters. People give him crap because when I met him, he was 170 pounds. Now he's like, I think, two something. And he's happy. Leave him alone. I've been diabetic for 25 years, though. Oh, so yeah, you've definitely had your practice. Yeah, this lady I was talking about, she's a little younger. I mean, I couldn't imagine, honestly. I eat like crap, so if I was diabetic, I'd probably have problems. Like literally, I live on Red Bull and Cheetos. Used to be Red Bull and Funyuns. Now I've switched to crunchy Cheetos. And that's what I eat. Like Jay just went and got me the potato lays from Taco John's and cheese, and that's all I've eaten. I don't I just don't eat much. I don't know why, I just can't. Oh, so you're still learning the route of it then. That's gotta be it's gotta be a hard transition. What? That is not your and dad's bed. That's mine and dad's bed. Abel thinks he owns my bed, guys. He's slowly taking it over too. Because I'll sit here at my desk and diamond paint, and then diamond painting in bed doesn't even happen anymore because there's no room for my tray. I'll be glad when he goes back to his room so I can start diamond painting in bed again. Doesn't hurt my back as much. That's a sign of good loving there. Exactly, Beth. Fat and happy. I eat like, yeah. I don't want you to be as skinny as you were when I met you. I'll tell you that. You look sick. You look sick.
You obviously like it.
I think you look way better now than you did when I met you. I was at 300 pounds. I lost most on my own waiting for surgery. That's awesome though, Dixie. Shoot, and after having surgery, I don't know about some people, but me, I know anytime I have a surgery, I lose at least 15 pounds after surgery because I hurt so bad I don't want to eat. I eat like a 5-year-old, spaghettis, ravioli, ham sandwiches, and pizza. Yep, sounds about like my kids' choices. How do you eat SpaghettiOs, Beth? They're so nasty. And ravioli out of a can. Ugh. My husband eats that stuff too. I don't know how you guys eat that stuff. It's nasty. Ravioli and SpaghettiOs, that crap in a can. Ew, guys, he eats oysters. Oysters straight out of the can. Ugh. They stink so bad. Liked it when you met him. I was intrigued when I met him. But he was too skinny, way too skinny. He made me feel self-conscious about myself. That's how skinny he was.
I was 170.
Yeah, you were stupid skinny. I asked him if he was on drugs when I met him. That's how skinny he was. He wasn't, but still, he was way too skinny. Where's that picture of me and you when we first met? That one right there. Here, I'll show you guys one of the first pictures we took together. Sounds like my Rottweiler and Pitbull. They stretch out in the middle of the bed. Oh, dude, I about fell out last night. Abel kicks me out of my bed. Elizabeth said, I bet he likes sardines too. You like sardines? He don't like sardines. Put cheese and potato chips on them. Told you, 5-year-old. I do put chips on my sandwiches. Okay, now you guys have seen Jay recently. You've seen him in my videos, whatnot. This is one of the first. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. Look how skinny he is. Like you can see it in his face. And that's just 3 years ago. Okay, that's not a long time ago or anything. He is like stupid skinny. Trying to get it here. That help? There. Yeah, that's like crazy. I'm trying to get, there we go. It's like crazy, 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 crazy skinny. Yeah, see, wow.
What? When I said wow?
Dixie, because I was like,
Yeah,
look how
I said
skinny
wow
you
because
look.
how cute I am.
Oh, you're cuter now. I think he looks way better now. He was way too skinny then. But isn't that nuts? He's got meat on his bones now. I like meat on his bones. It is crazy. It's night and day. You would have thought that was 10 years ago, but no, 3 years ago. Not even. It's 3 years in October. I know, he looks completely different. It's crazy.
What are you doing? That's why you sleep.
What?
Look,
Well, Nana, I'm hooked. I love TSA. I love these round drills. And you're right. I have not reloaded my pen once since I started. I don't even think I loaded it before my live. And the wax is all pushed up in there, but since they're so small, it still picks them up. I am loving these drills. This is amazing. I used to put chips on my sandwiches. It's just not worth putting in my false teeth for. Hey, I'm about to be there too. As soon as I get the money, I am getting all my teeth ripped out and I'm getting
my
dentures.
neck stinks. Oh, but no teeth.
Exactly, Beth. I like to hug substance, not bones.
Hey,
Bingo.
you girls calm down.
I have yet to do a TSA square. That's next on my list. Yeah, I want something to cuddle with, not bones poking
She
me.
wants shade in the summer and heat in the winter.
Shut up. You're so stupid. You guys hear
I
him?
look like a freaking
No, you don't.
9-year block.
He said I want shade in the summer and warmth in the winter. Stop it. It's true though. Bone on bone don't feel good. I'm gonna have to dekit some projects so I can kit up my drills and chills before September 1st, because that's when drills and chills starts, right? September 1st? Pretty sure. You're gonna draw a drawing? You want diamond paint with me for Halloween, babe?
No.
No. I did Dragon Sword from TSA for my daughter, and I'm doing I Am from DAC for her now. I have 3 TSAs in the craft room waiting for me. Exactly. How can you feel safe and secure with scrawny?
I can do a live drawing with it.
I can't draw.
Oh, you diamond paint, I'll draw.
Okay. Jay said one of these nights I'm live, I'll diamond paint and he'll do a live drawing. You guys interested in that? Chuck Along 2 starts September 1st too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit that one out. There's no way I'm gonna be able to complete Drills and Chills and a Chuck Along. I've only got 1 Chuck Pinson anyway. I've got a lot I want, but I've only got 1 of those. So I'll probably just do the Drills and Chills this time. I really want to order. I'll tell you what though, I really don't. They're not horrible, but I don't care for DSA or DAC's squares. I really don't. They gap. There's too much gapping. That's why I have not finished Dark Times yet. But honestly, I'll take gapping over popping drills.
Whoa.
They said, sure, sounds good. I figure in another month or 2, maybe we'll do another live tattoo session too. What do you mean, nuh-uh? What do you mean, never again? I'm not done with tattoos. Do you guys see the one he did on my neck? I know a lot of you guys are on my Facebook page.
Did it come out?
Or I guess on my throat. It's not my neck, it's my throat. But yeah, I had those ugly scars from surgery, and I know there's a chance I may end up with another surgery down the road. But yeah, hopefully he can fix it. Hopefully they at least put it back together somewhat if I ever have to have another surgery. But I got sick of looking at the scars and I wanted them covered, and they're gone. So I'm happy. Mm-mm. I know, I love it too. I like how it's, I got a butterfly, but it's like a creepy type butterfly. Now I just got to figure out what I'm going to put in the blank area on the other side of my neck because it looks so off-centered and weird now. Because the one side of my neck's full and then the other side's just kind of nothing. So I got to figure out what I'm going to put there. Yeah, I know. I'm never going to stop till I run out of skin.
Ready?
That's okay though. I could have worse addictions, right? Yeah, it is. I love it. It is gothic. That's why I liked it. Like it's different. Like I've got some girly stuff on me, like my roses and some of the other stuff I got, but I like a mixture. You tickle and Abel. Abel's getting tickled. He's hanging upside down off the bed. Jay's holding onto his ankle and he's tickling his foot while he's hanging upside down. Dude, I'll tell you what, when I'm sleeping in the mornings, him and Jay will go on motorcycle rides, and it's so funny. Abel grabs his helmet, puts it on, throws his sunglasses on. We need to get him a pair of sunglasses. He's been wearing mine, and the poor kid, they got flowers on the side of them. But he puts his sunglasses on, he puts his helmet on, and they'll go ride for an hour. He loves it. He knows how to work the horn and turn signals and start the bike and turn the bike off. I think he knows more about that bike than I do. Nope, you always walk all uneven. I know, right? It looks like somebody slit my throat because of my thyroid removal. Yeah. Honestly, people kept asking about my scars, and I started telling people that. I was like, oh, I got my throat slit.
Oh, there's two.
Yep, there's two. Wait to see if they decide to do surgery again. Maybe they can do it at the blank side. No, because if it's a surgical surgery, they always go in through the front. Which is fine. I don't care. Jay can fix it if they mess it up. But hopefully it'll be at least another 10 years before I have another surgery there, at least on my neck. I don't think it'll be that long for other parts of my back, but what are you doing?
They're here. They're here.
What's here?
Oh my god!
What?
There's two back scratchers.
There's two back scratchers? Goofball. You could tattoo stitches on it and look like Sally. Yeah?
Thank you, guys.
The look on their faces is priceless when you tell them that someone's at your throat. Oh, yeah, it was funny. I just got sick of telling, oh, I had surgery, blah, blah, blah. It just got old. So I started making up stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, people that know me knew the truth. It was the strangers I had fun with. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and end it and let everybody take a potty break and grab snacks if needed before Nana goes live. I know I'm going to sit here and work on this one a little more. I think I'm going to take a break from Jay's for tonight. Told myself I'll only work on this one on Tuesdays. I got to get through that Johnny Cash one. But thank you for coming in and chit-chatting with me. I missed you guys. And I'm going to take my loud son and not make y'all listen to him anymore. But right, Beth?
Hi, everybody.
But I guess I'll go ahead and get off here. Let everybody do what they got to do before Nana goes live. And I'll see you guys in there. I will be in Nana's for sure. Have a good night, everybody.